Hi guys, I know, oopsie, another video with no editing, and I hope you guys don't mind just because it's so much easier for me to just record them and get them out there. I really want to do a haul right now, but it's like so small and I'm going to be doing a lot of shopping this week, just because, I don't know, I just am. And, yeah. Okay, so the point of this video, duh, Allie. I'm doing a book review kind of thing and telling you, kind of like recommending books too to see if you guys would like it or not, and all that good stuff, because I read a lot and I'm gonna try to go through this as fast as I can, but I have been reading since like 6th grade, 5th grade, somewhere around there. The first book series I've ever read was Magic Tree House, and then after that the next book series I read was the Click series, and I don't read those anymore. I don't even know what book I stopped at, but I read those for a long time, and I actually saw the movie. I either rented it from Blockbuster or I watched it online, I can't really remember, but here are the books that I'm going to be talking about. I'll start with this one. This is Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, and here's the back of it. It is hardcover, and then the next one is The Last Song and 20 Boys Summer. So these are all summer books, pretty much. I think this book is summer. I'm pretty sure it is. So the author is Morgan Matson. You can see that. So what this book is about, well, first Indy recommended it to me, and she said it's really good, you have to read it. I'm like, alright, whatever. What's really cool is that there's little drawings in here, which I can show you in a second. I'll tell you about the book. This girl is afraid to drive. Her dad was killed in a car accident, and I'm pretty sure she was in the car with him, and what happened was I think she was driving and she got in a car accident and she lived, but her father died. And it is so sad just because, I don't know, I am very close to my dad. No, it doesn't seem like it, but I am very close to my dad, and sometimes we get in fights and I get on his nerves and I act like a teenager, but I'm really close to my dad. And so she is moving, I want to say, from California to, I want to say, Massachusetts or Connecticut. I haven't read this book in a while. What day did I finish this? Back in February I finished this. And so I wanted to put this in here though because I really do like this book. And so that's Amy, that's the girl, and then Roger is the guy who is driving with her, and he is doing all the driving, and he is visiting his dad who is in Massachusetts or Connecticut. They're going to the East Coast, and one of their, like, her mom lives in like Connecticut, and then the dad lives in like Massachusetts from Roger's side of the family. I know it sounds kind of weird, but they're both going in the same direction, and she's not driving, he is, so they go like as all these stops and everything, and it's really cool because they stop in Yosemite and they stop at, I want to say, Elvis's house, and that's when her dad, you know, that was like her dad's favorite artist. Of course, it's a dad. And it's also really cool because they have song playlists too, so you have these little things in here. It says like Yosemite, and they camp in Yosemite, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to find one, but they have little stuff in here, and she keeps a journal too, so there's like little drawings in here, and I can't find one right now, but at the end of most chapters there is a playlist of like what they're listening to and stuff. So I did drop the next book, but I would recommend this just because it makes me really want to go on a road trip, and I don't think I am anytime soon. But I really do like this book. I would recommend it to you, so no problem there. So there's that one, and then I dropped this one. One second. Alright, so this one is The Last Song by Nicholas Sparks. You guys probably have already heard of this. At least watch the movie. I read the book because I have a good thing about reading the book first and then watching the movie. I love this book. Oh my gosh. When did I finish this? Okay, the beginning of this month I finished this. And I love this. It took me so long to finish it just because I had AP exam, so I absolutely love this book, you guys. Ronnie is the girl who, it's hard to think of the characters in your head because I'm already thinking Ronnie, hey, that's Miley Cyrus, that's what she looks like. but it's not. What is the guy's name? Why can't I remember? Yeah, okay, the girl's name is Ronnie. The guy's name, I totally forgot that. Will! Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. And the guy's name is Will, and so Ronnie is kind of the rebel kind of girl, and she breaks the rules and stuff like that, and she goes to visit her dad in North Carolina. I want to say Wilmington? Wrightsville Beach, okay. We're totally off, whatever. And her dad lives there, and you kind of figure out where everything is with the family, because the family breaks up, and she knows that it was her dad who left. And so you figure out with the whole entire family. She does have a little brother. I want to say his name is Jonah. I think my battery's dying. Oh my crap. Little brother named Jonah, and she meets Will, and he is like just drop dead gorgeous, so caring. He comes from a rich family, and his mom is not the nicest person in the world to her because the mom thinks that he deserves better and all that stuff, you know. And it just reminded me of so much of like me and Kendall's relationship, you know. I mean, he's not rich or anything, like he's not living in a $1 million mansion or anything, but his mom is kind of like, no, you need someone better, like this girl isn't good enough for you kind of thing. And so it is kind of their love life and how they are thinking about the end of the summer, how they both have to leave because he's going to a very nice college and she's going back home. That's their plan, but you know, plans don't always go out according, so you figure that out. I really do recommend this book. Books last longer than a movie. This book lasted me like 2 months because of plans, but this will probably last you, I want to say, 2 to 3 weeks. It's not that thick, but I really do really recommend this. And it was also kind of another daddy's girl book. You'll see why, kind of thing. And I mean, I don't know what else to say about this. The character Blaze, at first I hated her, but then I really liked her. And then the other guy, that badass guy, you know, I'm just kind of like, I don't like you. He's kind of freaky, you know, like kind of stalkerish. Okay, next one is 20 Boy Summer. Let's see how fast I can get through this. I finished this recently. I want to say I finished this week. I didn't write it down. I have a little sticky note that says all the books that I finished, and I write down the date on the sticky note when I finish this. Okay, so the girl's name is Anna. I took this on my trip, by the way, and I finished it like when I got home the next day. And then there's Frankie, and Frankie's brother was named Matt, right? It has to be Matt. It's Matt, thank you, okay. I get really bad with names sometimes. The brother's name is Matt, and you find out that he dies, like, well, if you guys didn't know that, you obviously know that now. I think it says it on the back. Anyways, and Anna and Matt had a connection together, but then Matt doesn't want Frankie to know yet. He's like, I'm going to tell her myself, don't say anything about it, it's going to be our little secret kind of thing. And he dies, and Anna doesn't know what to do. Frankie is in mourning, her whole family is in mourning, and she wants to tell Frankie that she's still in love with her dead brother. And at first, I wasn't sure what to think of this book. This wasn't the book that I'm just kind of like, oh my god, I want to read it now. Like this book, you know, I'm just kind of like, no, this is my first choice to read. Right as soon as I get done with the book already, this is what I'm going to read next. That wasn't with this one. I really did want to read this one because it is a summer book, and Indy requested this to me again. I got it in Florida last year, so it took me a year to read it, but whatever. So the reason it's called 20 Boy Summer is because when they go to California a year later, Frankie and Anna stay with Frankie's parents in the house, in this like really big house that they always used to go with Matt, and yeah, so the 20 Boy Summer is pretty much their mission to get Anna's virginity gone to some cute Florida or California guy. Ooh, I'm getting Florida and California mixed. And Anna is unsure because she is still in love with Matt, who is dead. So that's pretty much it for it, and you go in a love-hate relationship with Frankie because Frankie is kind of that girl who is very confident and is very attractive, and she knows it, and that kind of thing. I always hold up the book when I'm talking about it. I just like hold it here and I just talk. That's kind of funny. But I do recommend this book also. At first it was very hard to get into, but I really do like this. If I would have to go in order which I would recommend you to read, it would be probably The Last Song first. I'm not sure how it would be if you saw the movie first and then you read the book. Books are always different, you guys. I promise you, books are always different. This would be the first recommendation, this would be the second one, and this would be the third one. And so that is kind of it for these books. I really do recommend all of these because this is what I've read the past couple months. And I can't remember when I finished 20 Boys Summer. I really can't remember. I'll guess a date, but whatever. So I hope you guys like these book ideas because I'm a big reader and I know a lot of people are. And right now I'm reading the It Girl series. I think it's the 12th book and it's called Classic. I'm not sure I'm going to do a book review about that because it is such a long series. I've been reading that book series since like sophomore year. And yeah, but I probably can do a book review about Book of Spells from the private series, and I'm not sure what other books I have. Probably Vampire Academy, that's another book that I have to read. These all are just one books. These are not a sequel, which is another thing because when you have a sequel it's kind of hard to tie that into a review without being a spoil alert. But that's kind of it. Not what else to say, but I was kind of in a bad mood earlier today, and I went in a better mood, and I was like, I want to film. And I actually do have a video up, a makeup rut challenge with the palette. It's not out, I thought it was. And I got so much good feedback so far. Like, it hasn't even been an hour up, and I already got like a few comments saying like, this look is gorgeous. I'm like, really? Because it took me a while to even get used to it. So go check that out, and I hope you guys like this fun little book review kind of thing and recommendations, I guess you could say. And I'm going to go and get this uploaded. And I do work in a lot the next couple days, so I'll try to see what I can get done and stay up to date on everything. So we'll see you guys later. Bye.